Okay. Okay, welcome back to this week's edition of the Barroom Blitz. We're hot and heavy up here in the Blitz room, slamming the Bud Lights as usual, breaking down the world of sports. We're going to go to the baseball world. Yeah. Obviously, it's kind of a boring winter for us here, or fall here, because our team is not in it. The Phillies are not in it. The Mets are not even close to being in it. We've gone through a couple rounds. I did like the new playoff system. Did you like it this year? I don't like the new 2-3 format. The first round.
Interesting,
but I like the playing game.
Man, I don't know. Like that one
Atlanta
win,
game.
that was it. Like
I don't think that was fair to Atlanta.
Yeah,
they dominated.
So
they were the wild card
and
team.
it was Cheaper's last game, man.
No. So I agree with you, Johnny. So what I'm saying is, they had the better record, and they only had to beat them once.
Yeah.
And they get like that. Something
what do you
has
think?
to do.
Best of 3?
I like the two. I like Jimmy. I like where they start
2 and
at the road team and go home for 3. I don't like this 2 because you know what? All it does is lengthen the playoffs because you have to travel. So I like it, but I don't.
I'll tell you one thing: they bunched the games together.
But you don't want to like
every day.
I agree with. I do not like that they lost one game. When they were
that makes it exciting now.
It is, but they were the wild card winner by a couple games, John. I don't know how many more wins they had then, but
they had a good 5, 6, 7
there was no doubt
lead.
that they were going to be the wild card team.
So you're going to I mean, again, you put your best, but how can you set your best up against your? And you get that. I don't like the one game. I think it's 3 games, but you can't have a.
Because say like a team like Detroit sneaks in and Atlanta's 6 games. Like I'm just hypothetical pitchers here. I'm just saying, and you got Verlander going against freaking.
My 5.
Yeah, exactly.
You're absolutely
like,
suck it up, Buttercup.
You're like, we're doomed.
Yeah.
But I played 162 games and I had a 6-game better record than you, and I got to play a 1-game series.
And
I got
Verlander
all
down to 1.
Well, what's up with Strasburg? I mean, how can you if the Nats don't win the World Series, right?
How
can you? Oh no, I'm saying if they didn't win, if they were say, oh no, time out. So they don't win the World. They were in it and they win the World Series with Strasburg, okay? And they have no Strasburg for the entire World Series. And they lose, let's say, Game 6, Game 7.
Well,
how
were
could they
dumb
explain that to their...
even guys like Cole Hamilton, it might be your only shot. Someone can get hurt. Zimmerman can get hurt on that team.
Why would you not
Jason
limit
Worth
him?
could get hurt.
Here's what it is. They never even called Dr. James Andrews, who did the surgery. He was like the #1 guy on all these surgeries for all these #1 athletes.
Yeah.
Never contacted him. Right. Zimmerman goes down. Boom. Guess what? Look what happened to the Cubs. Remember the Cubs went to
Kerry Wood prior.
Kerry Wood. We're gonna do. They won like 12 games in the next 5 years.
Oh,
you cannot.
Kerry Wood finally had to retire. He came back with like a 1-day contract.
You hate you hate wishing it I said I would love. And I don't have nothing against Steven Strasburg, but you would like to just come out and watch him blow out his arm and go, oh, don't. See, you play for now. Baseball. Do you think the Orioles are going to be good next year? No. I bet the Orioles finish 3rd next year.
They were predicted to be dead last in their division.
Now, the only thing the Nationals have going for them is the Phillies. We don't know.
Well, that's one reason that second wild card added
going.
some excitement, though. I mean, you're going back to the 1-game playoff and stuff, but I like the second wild card because it gave another.
I like the second wild card, but I thought it would.
It kept baseball interesting.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be.
More of 2 closer teams.
A play. Like I didn't know it was going to 1 game. I didn't know it was going to be that 1 game in and out. And I didn't know that. That's the only thing that upset me. And you're right. It's a mano, game. And
I thought it brings a little excitement to baseball, but I do like the fact with the playoffs, like how they packed the games together.
Sure.
Like there was you played every day. I think the Yankees is because it was close and they didn't have to.
You
they
play
played
all year,
every day.
You play all year, every day. So let's play every day. But then, just when I'm sitting here talking to somebody the other night, it's 50 degrees, and you're playing half the season in 95-degree heat.
Well, yeah.
How do you? It's a whole different game.
Well, what are you gonna do? But all right. So who we got? We got the Yankees and Detroit left, and then
Detroit.
Detroit's got it now because they're down. They're up 2-0. Verlander goes tomorrow. The God Almighty Mr. Yankee is gone, and he's the one thing that can hold that or get that team jump started. Kurt Granderson stinks. A-Rod stinks.
Who, Verlander?
No,
Jeter. He's got 200 and some hits.
That's insane.
He had 200 hits this year though for the season, didn't he?
He's good.
Yeah.
He's gonna get.
He has a chance. I don't know how bad the ankle is, but he has a chance if he could switch positions.
Yeah.
To get Pete Rose.
No.
No,
4,000?
I don't think
No.
he has a chance.
No.
Yeah, I don't think he has that
That's
much. In
no. You don't. Yeah, you can't play that.
How old is he? He's 37.
Ooh,
Yeah, 37.
He
I don't-
plays the 45.
He can't play.
What-
He
At
played-
first
what
base.
What position are you
Jimmy,
gonna
he
First
played-
base.
Jimmy,
He's got to go
he-
first base, DH.
He's playing
That
the
might
40
count against him.
He's
Yeah.
playing the 45, and I'm going to tell you, he ain't getting 100 hits for the last 100 hits a year for the last 4 years, 5 years.
Yeah.
I don't think.
He only got 200 this year. What if he gets 2 years of 200,
Yeah, but
2 or
with
3
that
years
ankle,
200?
that's-
Well, I don't know
It'll
now.
it'll just up his numbers. I don't think he's.
He
he's
could
not
get
gonna-
close
he's
to
not gonna
4,000, you
Right.
think?
Nah.
Well, let's just say something about baseball. How about Cabrera, right? We haven't seen that triple crown. Nobody, it seems like nobody talks about. Like
Well, the problem is it's.
Well, no one talks about it because it's Detroit.
Yeah.
because they're all high on Mike Trout. You know,
Talk about a guy.
Mike Trout had a great year.
Yeah.
But I'm
but-
going to tell you
Mike
something,
Trout's
Johnny.
awesome.
And I hear a lot of baseball guys say to me, "Oh, well, Mike Trout should still win the MVP." Well, what do you mean? The guy
There's
won
no
a triple.
way.
It hasn't happened in
There's no way he's
since
winning
Yeah, it hasn't.
1967.
Yeah.
Well, he's a better outfielder. He's a better fielder.
Oh, I think
Miguel
I think all-
Cabrera
I think
switched
an all-around-
positions.
I think an all-around player, Mike Trout is a better
Mike,
all-around
Mike
player.
Trout, as
than-
we say
than-
in the game, Mike Trout's a 5-tool player.
he's a 6-tool player. You know, he's got it all.
Cabrera
He's got
doesn't.
everything
Cabrera
else.
just hits for average and hits and hits and hits.
Hits home runs. And,
Guess what?
yeah, but he switched
Would
positions.
you rather have a 45 or a Leatherman? That's what I'm saying. You know?
Well, you know what? No.
Yeah, but
Oh,
But-
man.
But you know, and that thing, like,
So much controversy on this show.
what I want is
Now we're bringing
what I want is
guns.
my shortstop to hit fucking 220.
Yeah.
And do whatever, but I want
Well,
my
then you can
third
have
baseman.
Rollins.
I want my third baseman to hit 40 home runs. I want my first baseman to hit 40 home runs. I want my strength of my defense.
Yeah, but
up in the
this
middle, like-
Cabrera, you know, he goes
It's
in the
it's
total
baseball. You
mindset
guys
goes
don't- you
from
don't know it.
Cabrera was a good baseball player, and he goes, he welcomes the new position, switches position to third base, comes out, and goes for a triple crown, something that hasn't been done since 1967.
1967,
It's
sorry,
unreal.
Yastrzemski.
That's an unreal accomplishment. And Yastrzemski won it at 300. His batting average was 300.
Yes.
Not 333 with 45 homers. He
Unbelievable.
probably only had, I bet you, he had maybe 30 home runs. There,
Probably if that-
Yastrzemski.
yeah.
He might have had a lot of RBIs because the game
Well,
was a little
it was
bit.
a different.
Fenway-
Well, that's when
it
they
was a
changed the
different
game
time.
too, because he was the
Fenway
highest
playing
batting
off the
average in the
wall.
league at 300, so they
I-
lowered the mound and stuff the next
I
year.
remember watching. It was a couple days before the end of the season. They had an ESPN.
You remember
thing.
Yastrzemski?
No, I don't
No,
remember. No,
you
I'm saying
don't.
I was saying there was 4
You saw
panelists, and they asked all 4 panelists who's going to win the MVP.
You
Or
have to
who
go.
should win the MVP,
Right.
and they all said Mike Trout, and they said who's going to win it, and they all said Miguel Cabrera.
What?
'Cause he's
If
good-
Mike
'cause he's
Trout,
good.
if
I
you're an
don't
MVP,
care.
MVP carries your team to the playoffs.
With
The guy
Mike-
that wins the Triple Crown carried his team to the playoffs.
Without Mike
and he might
Trout,
win
guess
the World
what?
Series.
Without Mike Trout, they're not in the World
I
Series.
understand.
Without Miguel Cabrera, they're not. They're fucking 8 games out. They're 800
Yeah.
games out. Not even in the series. Are you kidding me? Mike Trout.
Right.
Oh, dude. You had Albert Pujols. You had all these guys on your team, and you can't win it. Don't ever tell me Miguel Cabrera. No. That should be unanimous.
It's going
They
to.
should never have.
It's going to be unanimous.
No, it won't, because
As the bottle cap flies.
You know why?
Because
Because
everybody
there's going to
has
be
these
2
new
jerk-offs.
metrics
There's
that-
going to be jerk-offs from California. Go, well, Mike Trout, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, great.
When did we get Skip Bayless on the show?
No, but that just pisses me off.
Yeah, but Skip Bayless said that Mike Trout should win the MVP.
Yeah, and that's why he's a jerk.
Oh, he's.
Dude, you
Skip Bayless.
won
Stephen
the
A.
Triple
Smith.
Crown.
I know. Hey,
Okay?
Hey,
I've perplexed to ponder what is going on here.
Steven.
A little Frank Caliendo.
All right, Giants or Cardinals? Ooh,
Cardinals.
Cardinals.
Yeah, they.
Then we get to say goodbye to Hunter Pence and his leadership roles.
He's the middle of the pack guy now.
Whatever. Don't tell me leadership on that freaking
He was a
team.
Philly.
Yeah.
He's a Philly.
I'll take Buster Posey. Turn it up a little bit.
How about
Lincecum
Beltran?
came out of the bullpen in that series. I mean, they were down 0-2 against the Reds. and
oh,
came-
that was huge.
That's
and then
big.
they won 3 in Cincinnati.
That's
So-
huge. Like, that's and you know what? Do you like the 2-3
I like
or
the
no?
2-3. I like the 2-3.
I do
think
too.
I think you get faster games too because you don't have to have those travel days.
Boom boom.
And it's right
Yeah,
there. It's
boom
3
boom.
games in a row.
It's boom boom. 1 travel day, 3 games in a row.
and it's over. It's
Yep.
over. You
I
know,
like-
you,
I
can,
li-
you can finish the series in less than a week, and you're going again next Tuesday for the next series.
I don't think it's. I don't
I'm
think
a-
a team that has a better record should go on the road to someone else to open a series. I think it's
I
stupid.
don't think
But
any
you-
of those
but,
teams. I don't
why?
think any of those
Because-
teams.
Well,
are
you
complaining
have to
about that.
split then.
if
and-
you're that good of a team, like you said, you split that. And you
well,
come
and
home,
play
you have
one
3
game
at home,
series and something like that.
and you have 3 at home.
We'll come right back with some more Barroom